Lil Durk is back in the headlines, but this time, it's not for his music. The Chicago rapper, known as one of the most influential voices in hip-hop, has been arrested and is now in federal custody on shocking murder-for-hire charges. These accusations claim that he allegedly targeted fellow rapper Quando Rondo in a plot that's turning the hip-hop world upside down. As new details unfold, the case is revealing deeper ties to past conflicts, old feuds, and, tragically, the loss of loved ones. Lil Durk, whose real name is Durk Devontae Banks, was arrested last Thursday and is currently in federal custody. Federal agents allege that the 32-year-old rapper conspired in a murder-for-hire plot targeting Quando Rondo, and he isn't the only one implicated. According to reports, 5 additional men associated with Durk's Only the Family rap collective were also arrested in Chicago on the same charges and brought before the court. An affidavit filed in federal court, based on testimony from FBI agent Sarah Corcoran, accuses Lil Durk of placing a bounty on Quando Rondo's life. The details are chilling. Unnamed witnesses reportedly testified that flight tickets for the alleged hit were bought with credit cards linked to Lil Durk and his Only the Family collective. According to the affidavit, this plot wasn't random. It was reportedly hatched as an act of retaliation. It all traces back to a 2020 altercation that ended in the death of Durk's friend and fellow rapper, King Von. Prosecutors believe Durk and his team sought retribution, placing Quando Rondo, who was allegedly involved in the incident, in their crosshairs. This rivalry runs deep. Back in November 2020, a deadly altercation between King Von and Quando Rondo's groups led to an exchange of gunfire that killed Von. Quando Rondo's affiliate, Timothy Lultim Leaks, was charged with murder. Since that day, tensions between Durk's Only the Family and Quando Rondo's camp have been high, with diss tracks, public disputes, and plenty of social media drama. Prosecutors aren't just pointing fingers at Durk. 5 members of his Only the Family collective, Kevin London Grant, DeAndre Dontrell Wilson, Keith Jones, David Brian Lindsay, and Asa Houston, were also arrested and charged. According to the U.S. District Court indictment filed in Los Angeles, these men face charges of conspiracy to commit murder for hire resulting in death and using a machine gun in the process. Prosecutors allege that the 5 men, under Lil Durk's direction, conspired in 2022 to kill Quando Rondo. They reportedly traveled to Los Angeles with plans to shoot Rondo in his car. However, the attack went tragically wrong. Instead of killing Rondo, their gunfire hit his cousin, Savia Robinson, also known as Lil Pab, who was a passenger in the vehicle. Before his arrest, Lil Durk reportedly attempted to leave the United States. The U.S. District Attorney's Office claims that Durk had flights booked to 3 different destinations: Italy, Switzerland, and Dubai, but never boarded any of them. Authorities are interpreting these actions as a potential attempt to flee the country in anticipation of the charges. Over the weekend, Quando Rondo appeared to respond to the news of Durk's arrest in the best way he knows, through music. He dropped a new song, and fans believe the lyrics contain references to the arrest and to the ongoing feud with Durk and his team. While he doesn't name Lil Durk directly, listeners were quick to connect the dots, interpreting the lyrics as a reflection of the rapper's perspective on the high-stakes drama that's unfolding. As the news of Lil Durk's arrest spread, fans, critics, and fellow artists took to social media, sharing mixed reactions. Some fans are defending Durk, suggesting the charges might be exaggerated or even fabricated. Others, however, see this as a serious turning point both in Lil Durk's career and for the hip-hop community as a whole. If convicted, these charges could derail Lil Durk's career completely. He risks losing endorsements, recording deals, and tour opportunities, not to mention the possibility of a lengthy prison sentence. And in a genre already scrutinized for connections to violence, this case could cast a long shadow. This case is part of a troubling pattern in hip-hop, where rivalries can escalate into real-life violence. The situation between Lil Durk and Quando Rondo has brought back discussions about feuds in the industry and the tragic consequences that can follow. For some, this case is a reminder of how quickly disputes can spiral out of control, while others see it as a sign that deeper issues in the music scene still need to be addressed. So, what happens now? Lil Durk's legal team is expected to launch a full defense, likely challenging the evidence and the witnesses cited in the affidavit. Meanwhile, fans await the next court date, and the hip-hop world watches closely as more details emerge. The stakes are high, and only time will tell if Durk can clear his name or if these charges will leave a permanent mark on his legacy. Thank you for watching. If you want to stay updated on this developing story and other breaking news in the hip-hop world, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Let us know in the comments what do you think of the charges against Lil Durk.